Book review. The Doorman by Chris Pavone. Chris Pavone has carved out a distinct niche in the contemporary thriller landscape, known for his meticulously plotted, often globe-trotting narratives that blend high-stakes espionage with a keen eye for character and psychological nuance. With The Doorman, Pavone once again demonstrates his mastery of the genre, delivering a novel that is both an intricate historical mystery and a pulse-bounding contemporary thriller. Sets this particular work apart is its audacious premise, placing an unassuming middle-aged New York City doorman at the heart of an international conspiracy rooted in the darkest chapters of World War II. A result is a compelling, intelligent, and deeply satisfying read that solidifies Pavone's reputation as a top-tier storyteller. At its core, The Doorman introduces us to Richard, a man defined by routine, observation, and an almost monastic dedication to his job. He is the quintessential New York doorman, a silent sentinel privy to the lives of the wealthy residents in his prestigious Upper West Side building, yet always maintaining a professional distance. Richard prides himself on his encyclopedic knowledge of the building's rhythms, the quirks of its inhabitants, and his ability to anticipate their needs before they even voice them. He is a man who thrives on predictability, a quiet observer of the human comedy and tragedy unfolding daily within his purview. Among his many tenants, Mrs. Gold stands out. An elderly Holocaust survivor, frail but possessive. A formidable intellect and a haunting, unspoken past as she shares a unique, understated bond with Richard. Their interactions are brief but meaningful, built on polite exchanges and a mutual unspoken understanding. It is Mrs. Gold's eventual, though anticipated, death that serves as the catalyst, shattering Richard's carefully constructed world and propelling him into a labyrinthine plot far beyond the confines of his familiar lobby. The initial tremors of the conspiracy begin with Mrs. Gold's unusual will. She bequeaths her valuable apartment to university, but with the peculiar stipulation that it remain vacant for 2 years. This seemingly innocuous detail, combined with the sudden appearance of shadowy figures expressing an unusual interest in Mrs. Gold's past and possessions, immediately raises red flags for Richard. His doorman's intuition, honed by decades of observing human behavior, tells him that something is profoundly amiss. Staggering truth. Mrs. Gold, it turns out, was not merely a survivor. She was a courageous participant in a covert operation during the desperate final days of World War II. Her mission to protect and conceal crucial information and assets that the Nazis in their dying throes were attempting to spirit away as part of Operation Seawolf, a last-ditch effort to preserve their ideology, influence, and resources forward a potential resurgence. As Richard and Sara painstakingly decipher the clues embedded within the textbook and Mrs. Gold's personal effects, they uncover a vast hidden cache of historical documents, financial records, and intelligence. This treasure is not gold or jewels, but a damning indictment of those who escaped justice after the war, revealing the way, complicity, and cover-ups that allowed powerful individuals and institutions to benefit from Nazi atrocities. The information has the potential to rewrite parts of post-war history, exposing a shocking network of collaborators and beneficiaries. Their pursuit of this truth is relentless and fraught with peril. They find themselves hunted by two distinct, equally ruthless groups. The first is a neo-Nazi syndicate, the modern-day descendants of those involved in Operation Seawolf, desperate to reclaim the information to protect their ancestors' reputations and to further their own twisted ideological agenda. The second is a shadowy clandestine intelligence agency, or perhaps a group of independent operatives who have been tracking the secret for decades, aiming to expose the truth and bring long overdue justice to those who escaped accountability. The chase takes Richard and Sara on a thrilling, continent-spanning journey. From the quiet confines of Mrs. Gold's apartment, they navigate the bustling, dangerous streets of New York, then cross the Atlantic to historical sites across Europe, each location holding a crucial piece of the puzzle. Richard, initially out of his depth in the treacherous world of espionage, discovers an unexpected resourcefulness and courage. His decades spent observing human nature from behind the doorman's desk have honed his observational skills and his ability to read people, anticipate their moves, navigate complex social dynamics, skills that prove surprisingly invaluable in evading their pursuers and deciphering subtle clues. Sara, too, reveals the full extent of her motivations. Her connection to Mrs. Gold is deeper than a simple familial tie. It's profound personal. Quest to understand and rectify a past that has cast a long shadow over her family. Her sharp intellect and resourcefulness are matched by a fierce determination to expose the truth no matter the cost. The narrative builds to a gripping climax as Richard and Sara finally pinpoint the location of the hidden archive. It is not a physical vault of gold, but a meticulously organized collection of documents and digital data, a testament to Isa's lifelong dedication to preserving the truth. A violent confrontation ensues with the neo-Nazi faction culminating in a tense showdown where Richard, drawing on his newfound courage and unexpected tactical prowess, plays a pivotal role in neutralizing their adversaries. In the aftermath, the full scope of Mrs. Gold's extraordinary life and her heroic efforts comes to light. She was not merely a victim, as she was a quiet, relentless agent of justice, dedicating her existence to ensuring that the atrocities of the past would never be forgotten and that those who profited from them would eventually be exposed. The information they uncover has the potential to reshape historical narratives, revealing a hidden web of complicity and cover that extended far beyond the immediate aftermath of the war. Character analysis: Pavone excels at crafting compelling characters, and Richard is arguably his most memorable. He is the ultimate government hero, thrust into an extraordinary situation. His transformation from a creature of habit to a resourceful operative is believable and deeply satisfying. Richard's strength lies not in physical prowess or spy training, but in his acute observational skills, his methodical nature, and his quiet empathy. He represents the idea that heroism can emerge from the most unlikely of places, and that seemingly ordinary lives can possess hidden depths of courage and resilience. Mrs. Gold, though deceased for much of the novel, remains a powerful presence. She is the enigmatic catalyst, her past, a puzzle box that drives the entire plot. Her foresight in safeguarding the information and her meticulous planning for its eventual discovery reveal a woman of immense strength, intelligence, and unwavering commitment to justice. She embodies the enduring spirit of resistance against evil. Sara serves as a crucial foil and partner to Richard. Her intelligence and personal stake in the mystery provide a different perspective and set of skills. Their evolving relationship, from wary allies to trusted confidantes, is one of the novel's emotional anchors. The antagonists, while perhaps less deeply explored than the protagonists, are effectively menacing. The neo-Nazi group represents the chilling persistence of hate and the desire to control history. Narratives, while the shadowy intelligence operatives add another layer of complexity and moral ambiguity to the pursuit of truth. Themes: The Doorman is rich with compelling themes. Foremost among them is the banality of evil versus extraordinary heroism. Pavone starkly contrasts the quiet, everyday existence of Richard with the monumental evil of the past and its lingering echoes. He demonstrates how ordinary people, through acts of courage and integrity, can stand against overwhelming darkness. The novel also deeply explores history's echoes. It is a powerful reminder that it never truly passed and that the consequences of historical atrocities can ripple through generations. The persistence of fascism and the importance of remembering and exposing historical truths are central to the narrative, making the book feel incredibly timely. Identity and perception are also key. Richard's identity as the Doorman shapes how others see him. Largely invisible, easily underestimated, this invisibility, however, becomes his greatest asset, allowing him to observe and act without drawing undue attention. The novel subtly explores the hidden lives that people lead and the profound secrets that can be concealed behind unassuming facades. Finally, themes of trust and betrayal weave throughout the narrative. Alliances shift and characters' true motivations are revealed. The pursuit of justice and accountability for historical crimes drives the entire plot, providing moral compass for the high-stakes espionage. Writing style and pacing: Pavone's writing style is a significant strength of The Doorman. His prose is clean, precise, and engaging, with a keen eye for detail that brings both the bustling streets of New York and the historical sites of Europe vividly to life. He masterfully builds tension, employing intricate plotting and clever misdirection to keep the reader guessing. The pacing is expertly handled. The novel begins with a deliberate, almost quiet intent, immersing the reader in Richard's routine and slowly building the mystery around Mrs. Gold. This initial slow burn gradually accelerates, transforming into a relentless, fast-paced thriller as Richard and Sara delve deeper into the conspiracy and face increasing danger. Pavone's signature is his ability to maintain suspense without resorting to gratuitous action, instead relying on psychological tension and the intricate unraveling of clues. Strengths and minor criticisms: The novel's strengths are numerous. Its original and captivating premise, the deeply sympathetic and well-developed character of Richard, the intricate and believable plot that seamlessly weaves historical fact with fictional intrigue, and the sustained tension that keeps pages turning. Pavone's meticulous research is evident, lending authenticity to the historical elements of the conspiracy. The timely themes of confronting historical injustice and the persistence of hate add significant weight to the narrative. If there is the minor criticism, it might be that some readers accustomed to more explosive, immediate action might find the initial setup a bit slow. However, this deliberate pacing is essential for establishing Richard's character and the intricate groundwork of the mystery, ultimately rewarding the patient reader with A richer, more satisfying payoff. Some secondary characters, while serving their purpose, might slightly less developed than the central trio, but this is a minor quibble in an otherwise robust cast. Inclusion, The Doorman is a triumph for Chris Pavone, a compelling and intelligent thriller that transcends its genre. It is a testament to the power of quiet observation, the enduring legacy of history, and the unexpected heroism that can emerge from the most unassuming of lives. Richard's journey from a methodical doorman to an accidental spy is both thrilling and deeply resonant, making him one of the most memorable characters in recent thriller fiction. Historical mysteries, character-driven espionage, and well-crafted suspense will find The Doorman an utterly absorbing read. It is a book that entertains while also prompting reflection on themes of justice, memory, and the hidden currents of history that continue to shape our present. Highly recommended for anyone seeking a smart, sophisticated, and ultimately very satisfying thriller.